Hello, I'm Gino. Welcome to Dazzle TV. It's Saturday morning here, 7 a.m., and it's been raining in our area since I woke up this morning around 5 a.m. I just looked online and Typhoon Pepito looks like it's gonna make landfall in Catanduanes, in the eastern coast of Albay and Sorsogon, in the southern Luzon area. Our Pag-asa, our weather people, hasn't ruled out that it can turn into a super typhoon before it makes landfall in Catanduanes. They are expecting Typhoon Pepito to make landfall this evening or early tomorrow morning. We actually do not have electricity in our community right now. I have my Blue Yeti power station hooked up to our internet. That's why I'm able to go online and check on things. This morning, my topic is going to be being content with less. Before I moved to the Philippines in 2011, when I lived in the United States, I used to live in bigger homes. I used to even have a garage full of things. I always drove nice cars. At one point, I had a Ford Mustang with nice rims on it. That's how I lived for most of my life in the United States because I thought that was just the way things were. Since I was working, I had my pension from my military service. I could afford those things. But when I lived in the United States, I always felt the burden of maintaining the bigger homes, the nicer cars, and the many bills that I had in the United States. But with all those things, I just felt the pressure of maintaining it all. Bills would come and I would pay the high cable bill, the high cell phone bill, the high car insurance bill. Again, that's how I thought life was supposed to be. And then things would always break. You always had to replace things. Like my garage door broke one time, so I had to get it repaired. It just felt like I was always replacing things like a washer and dryer, even my flat screen TV, I had to replace that. It just felt like a cycle of always paying bills and paying for repairs. Even the car repairs, taking my car to the car dealership, replacing tires on my car, it just cost more when I lived in the United States. Even my clothes. I used to have summer clothes, I used to have winter clothes, sweaters and jackets, different shoes like boots. I just owned a lot more things when I lived in the United States. So when I moved to the Philippines in 2011, I just decided myself that I was gonna start living with less. I started selling off all my things in the United States. My goal before I got on that plane was get my things down to like one suitcase and one backpack. And I was able to do that. Once I got on that plane to head to Boracay Island, I had one suitcase and one backpack. I lived in Boracay Island in a studio apartment. I rented a furnished studio apartment. And my goal ever since was not to accumulate things again. When Dazzle and I bought this house here at Camellia Aklan, it's a tiny house compared to the houses that I lived in before. Our house is only 430 square foot. We don't have a garage. And Dazzle and I, we haven't accumulated things since we moved into this house in 2016. It would not be difficult for Dazzle and I and Leanna if we had to leave this house and move somewhere. We can probably fit everything we own in our tiny economy car, our Toyota Wigo. I can still fit all my clothes in one suitcase and one backpack. I have just adapted a more minimalist lifestyle here in the Philippines since I moved here in 2011. And with the more minimalist lifestyle, I have found it to be less stressful. I no longer have the high bills that I had in the United States. Dazzle, Leanna, and I, we easily live off our $1,000 a month budget. Our electric bill is usually about $70 a month. Our use of our cell phone, because we only load a preload on our cell phones, doesn't cost us more than $8 a month. We don't have cable TV. Our internet costs us about $26 a month, and that's basically all our entertainment, our internet. We do subscribe to Netflix, and we pay about $7 a month on our Netflix. Our vehicle insurance for our Toyota Wigo costs us about $20 a month. And our house insurance costs us about $10 a month. One thing nice about living in a tiny house, there's not a lot of things that can break in our house. And if it does, it doesn't cost much to repair it. I totally live content with living with less now. I treasure each day because I know exactly what is more important in my life. I get to spend each day with my wife Dazzle and Leanna, and that is what is fun for me. We do the simple things together, like fishing, going to the gym, going to the beach, walking our dogs at sunset. We just enjoy each other's company. And that is what is fun for us. Even tutoring Leanna with her schoolwork, I really enjoy that because I can see the improvement in Leanna with the things that we study. Gives me a lot of satisfaction that I can see her confidence grow. What I value the most now is my relationship with my family. It's no longer about material things. I don't value having a nicer home now, or having a nicer car, or having nicer clothes. I'm perfectly happy with the clothes that Dazzle buys me at Ukay Ukay, the thrift stores. The shorts and t-shirts that she gets me, I'm actually happy when she gets that from Ukay Ukay because I know it doesn't cost much money. What's more important to me now is having a good family and having true friends. My true friends get to share the ups and downs in my life. It's a good feeling for me, being fully content with having less. I just get to enjoy the rest of my life and enjoy it with my loved ones. Thank you for your continued support of our channel. Dazzle, Leanna, and I truly appreciate your support. Take care, everyone.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you in our next video.